We've all been reading AI will take your job headlines for 2 years now. So, when Anthropic dropped a new labor market report this week, I expected more of the same doom. Instead, they found nothing. They built a new metric called observed exposure that combines what AI can theoretically do with what people are actually using Claude for in professional settings. Then they matched it against US employment data going back to 2016, comparing unemployment rates between the most AI-exposed workers and the least exposed. Since ChatGPT launched, there's been zero detectable increase in unemployment for AI-exposed workers. Statistically zero, 3 years in, and the scariest technology of our generation hasn't put a dent in the employment numbers. I nearly stopped reading there, but glad I didn't. The takeaway from the data is quite clear. AI's just not hiring. Workers aged 22 to 25 saw a 14% drop in job-finding rates in AI-exposed occupations starting in 2024. A separate study from Brynjolfsson et al. Found a 6 to 16% employment drop for the same age group independently. Meanwhile, workers over 25 showed no equivalent change. In practice, a mid-career financial analyst or customer service manager keeps their job. Their workload gets lighter because Claude handles chunks of it through the API and the company saves money. But when someone on the team leaves, that role doesn't get backfilled. When the team was supposed to hire 2 juniors this quarter, they hire 1 or none. Nobody gets fired, and the layoff numbers stay flat, but the entry point into that career quietly shrinks. This tracks with everything we've been covering. In January, we wrote about how AI is deskilling work, taking the hardest tasks first, not the easiest. The demographics in this new report confirm it again. Workers in the top quartile of AI exposure earn 47% more than unexposed workers, are nearly 4 times more likely to hold a graduate degree, and are 16 percentage points more likely to be female. The most exposed occupations are computer programmers, 75% of their tasks now covered by AI usage, customer service reps, and data entry keyers at 67%. The least exposed are cooks, bartenders, mechanics, and lifeguards, all at zero coverage. If your work requires a physical body in a specific place, AI hasn't touched it. So the profile of the person most at risk from AI isn't the factory worker everyone pictures. Top 10 most exposed occupations using our task coverage measure. Refer to the attached image. It's a 23-year-old with a master's degree applying for an analyst role at a company that just figured out Claude can do 60% of that job through their API. This is also different from a normal recession or hiring freeze in the sense that the gap between what AI can do and what it's currently doing is still enormous. Computer and math jobs are 94% theoretically exposed, but only 33% covered by actual usage today. That remaining 61% is coming. Every capability upgrade, new integration, and company that figures out API automation closes that gap a little more. The BLS already projects 0.6 percentage points less job growth for every 10 percentage points of AI exposure through 2034. These jobs are disappearing at the point of entry, one unfilled position at a time, in exactly the fields where young professionals have been told to build their careers.